Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is Anna with Passions of Paper. I've got another giant fall journal to show off to you today, but before I get started in that, I just want to make a little correction that I forgot to do on my last fall giant journal. I had just started a new collaboration with Pia from momentrees, and I totally forgot to announce that, and I feel really bad. So, just real quick, this was the last journal that I had done. And her digitals are so gorgeous. I've used several of them with my nature journals. She usually makes the most beautiful like nature and mossy background pages and some tree pages and stuff. I got two of her kits in here, and they are in the links in the description box for this video. But I just forgot to announce that and say that, and so I wanted to put that out there. So that was the first time I used my collaboration with her, and then after that I had used digitals from another seller, AliceArtPrintsStore, and she ended up reaching out to me and also starting a collaboration with me. She asked me if I would like her to make a digital kit just for like anything that I wanted. And so I told her that I really wanted to make a pink and brown giant fall journal. And so she made this like the most gorgeous kit ever. And then she made several other kits that kind of go with it. So I had so much fun making this giant journal with her kits. And then even more exciting, I was able to use two other kits from my other collaborators. momentrees, I've got one of her kits in here, and then because she also had made a pastel pink and brown fall digital kit. And then the person who started this passion was Anton with BontikVintageDesigns. He had made what he calls the very vintage fall digital kit. And so that's also included in here. So it's really exciting because I have used 3 of my digital collaborators all in one journal, and that was just so much fun. If you like what you see from the BontikVintageDesigns digitals, make sure you use the coupon code in my description box below. Now, enough talk. Let's get into this. So here we've got this nice chocolate brown cover. We've got several different materials layering in the cover here. I did 2 layers of medium weight chipboard to make the base of the cover, so it is heavy duty and very thick. It needs to be so because this is a 4-pound journal. It's a very big journal. We've got just this very beautiful sweet pink tassel with these chocolates poking through, and even these vanillas, and it's just kind of makes me think of the Neapolitan ice cream, honestly. It's one of my favorite ice creams when I was a kid. I made this, I dyed this, what's it called? The ribbon. Well, anyways, I dyed that and then I crimped it. So it's got this nice crimpiness to it, and just kind of ties the whole tassel together. And then I really love the soft velvets of this creamy white. And there you can see that the layering goes all the way around, and also that the tassel is removable. Like the fraying on the edges here. We've got the inside piece of fabric sticking out that combines with the outside. And then this super cute picture of this fairy girl here. And then we've got this crimped silk chiffon tie that closes the journal. And as you can see here, it is 5 signatures with the exposed binding. On the inside here, hopefully this all fits in frame. It's a big journal. I forgot to mention it's 12 inches tall by 9.75 inches wide. It has a 2.75 inch spine, so it's almost 3 inches. And then the mouth is a little bit chunkier, so it does sit open at about 3.5 inches. And then inside we have 420 pages. Somehow, I totally just made this as its own journal, but somehow it ended up being almost exactly the same size as this journal. The same, almost exact same height and width. It's the same spine, which that part I did have control of. And then, but they both ended up being 420 pages and 4 pounds on the dot. Like, that was really weird. So I have included a pen holder here, and it does come with a pen. Feel free to use your own pen, of course. And if you are using this pen, there's going to be a little rubber nib on the end of it that, you know, it's a new pen. So make sure you take that off or else it won't work. Here we're starting off with just one of those tall, slim notebooks. And then I just have these beads, these little bead ties. These were from tying in the signature, and then I used those to just as a closure. Inside of this digital, it is a piece of vellum paper that I dyed with that pink color that I used pretty much on everything. So like I did a lot of paper dyeing, and I tried to come up with all the variations of pinks and orangey pinks and stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of that all throughout, and that's just some blank papers for writing on. So I love that crunchiness. And then all I do here is I just wrap these around, and I kind of just tuck them around and let them dangle. Nothing too serious there. Alright, so again, for all the digitals that I've used, I will have all the links in the description box below. And keep in mind that this digital is a plain digital, just like the leaves and the tan background. I have added these lines to it myself, so it does not come like that. Hopefully the camera is picking up how beautiful these pink papers are. These are the papers that I dyed. They're nice and crunchy. I like the crunch to them. And then I just glued some eyelash yarn on the edge there. Love seeing all the stuff that pokes out on the edges. Also, I love that too. Love flipping through the giant journals. The pages just are so cool. Love their big size. Alright, so here we've got a cluster and a large journaling card. It's one of the fun things about making a giant journal is you can have journaling cards the same size as a regular journal page, and I love having journal cards that size. Here we've just got some ribbon on the edge. And some journaling cards, cute little ones. These are great for, like, on the back I could write like my to-do list for the day, and then I go throughout the day, and it's so satisfying checking those off one at a time. Another thing that you can do with them is just like write what you're currently doing in your life today. Like, what are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you enjoying? What are you not liking? Things like that. It's really fun to just pull those out a year or two from now and just see where your life was at. And then we've got these medium-sized journaling cards all throughout. This is a double pocket, and I wanted to just leave some space for your own ephemera, so I didn't fill up every single pocket. There are a lot of pockets because I wanted to just make sure there's a lot of space for all your personal ephemera, not just overload the journal. We've got pages from my favorite magazine. That's Bella Grace. These are from the Field Guide to Everyday Magic journals. And they're like full of all these cozy things. And I really wanted this journal to be a cozy journal. So they really fit perfectly in this journal. Here we've got the center of the first signature. Lots and lots of writing space, but also beautiful imagery to just inspire. Oh, and I forgot, I did mention that my new collaboration was with AliceArtPrintsStore, but I just wanted to say it again, like, AliceArtPrintsStore is the one who reached out to me and made these digitals. So they are available in her shop. Just a fun tree cluster there, love that. And I will have all her links below. I'm really excited about the future because I'm now in collaboration with 4 different digital makers. Love these butterflies. They get even better in a different signature. Now, pink is hard to show off, like exactly what kind of pink it is. This is a pastel pink. Hopefully it's coming through. My camera tends to just wash it out a little bit, so keep in mind it might be a little bit more vivid than what you're seeing in the flip through if you are buying this journal. Love this velvet brown ribbon. The texture is so soft. And then this pink glittery ribbon was so fun to use. I don't know if that will show up at all. Just how pretty it is. Just so many pretty things make up this journal. Just got a large journal or a medium journaling card there, and then I just used this scrap paper and just turned it into a little notebook type of thing. That's the center of the second signature. I did a lot of sewing on the edges. And we've got these die cuts in here. This has got to be the cutest and prettiest journal I have ever made. So here are those other butterflies that I was talking about. They get a little smushed down when they're when the journal's closed, but they're fun because they're a little bit 3D. I just used my the dyed vellum paper and made a butterfly punch out on top of the scrapbook punch out. And then I stapled them in the middle so that they're not fully connected together and can pop out. That's the center of the third signature. More of those little 3D butterflies. I used these mulberry paper leaf punch outs all throughout. They had just the perfect browns. This was another little scrap that I had turned into a little booklet. The center of the 4th signature. Use another one of those vellum butterflies with this ribbon, those paper leaves. We've got a whole bunch of those vellum butterflies going all the way down here. Little cotton sticker. Here we've got a mini journal that I made, so it's the second mini journal. And instead of doing a closure on this one, I just made a little beaded tassel on it. We've got a large rose gold paper clip keeping it closed. And then this digital was basically backed on my dyed vellum paper, so it's got this crunchiness to it. But also it makes for a nice large pocket on the front and the back. And then I just put my pink dyed papers inside, so lots of extra writing space. You can tuck that in a purse or take it with you easily. Much easier than this big journal if you want to do some journaling, but you're in a position where you can't really take the giant journal with you. So that's what those are great for. And one last giant journaling card in this big pocket here. And that's the end. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.